Jerry Jones, brilliant businessman, was talking to the media at the NFL owners' meetings, and he was talking about getting the Micah Parsons deal done.
I don't view it as urgent at all. And, some say, well, using the basis that the earlier you get something done, the cheaper. Well, the earlier you get something done, a lot of times the more mistakes you make. And you might want to see a few more cards played. I know I'm kind of being a little defensive here, but the idea that the only success is getting a contract done at an early time is incorrect. And I'd rather pay more and get it right than I had pay less and screw it up.
Okay. What's he waiting to see for Micah Parsons? What were you waiting to see with CeeDee Lamb? What were you waiting to see with Dak Prescott? Now, I get it with some of the other players, other positions. Maybe you want to see a little bit more. I'm a big proponent of that. I said that about Kyler Murray. I would want to see another season. I never would have extended Zeke Elliott. I never would have given this contract to Dak Prescott. But if Jerry's saying, I've got to wait and see, okay, I would have followed up. What exactly do you have to see from Micah Parsons? Unless you want to see more of a leader, more maturity. Is he concerned about Micah Parsons wanting to be Draymond Green with his podcast? Okay. So why did it take so long with Dak Prescott? Why did it take so long with CeeDee Lamb? What were you waiting to see? So I understand his business philosophy, and the Cowboys are foolproof. You're going to make money. You don't have to win. You're the Cowboys. You're worth $10 billion. But when it comes to, if I'm a Cowboy fan, you still want your owner to be economically sound. Like what we're doing, and we're ahead of the game. Feels like the Cowboys are behind the game. And with those players, if you have your franchise quarterback, pay him. You have your franchise wide receiver, then you pay him. You have your franchise defensive player, the best player on your team, pay him. But if you say you wait a little longer, okay, you could have gotten Micah Parsons probably for $35 million. Now, granted, maybe this doesn't mean anything to Jerry Jones. Now you're going to have to pay probably $42 million. So that's $7 million a year. I know the salary cap's going up, but you're fighting off the Eagles right now. And the Commanders are right on your heels. This is your own division. There's no margin for error here. And that's why I think his philosophy is flawed when it comes to your marquee players. If you're moving on from them, then great. Show me another year, and maybe I keep you, maybe I franchise you. But in this situation, I don't know if the media said, what exactly are you waiting to see with Micah Parsons? He will be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. Not a question of if, but when. Yeah, Paulie.
I kind of like that Jerry Jones does this because he kicks the can down a year. Micah Parsons is going into year 5. Instead of getting a contract after year 3, it'll be after, year 5. And, he was second in Defensive Player of the Year 2 years ago. Third the year before. He was 17th last year. His career has cooled a little bit compared to what he was. If you lock in now, if Micah Parsons slides a little bit more, there's no way out for at least 3 years.
Okay, but then don't extend him.
Yeah, but
if you think he's slipping, then don't make him the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. Franchise him.
Agree.
That's it. But Zeke Elliott, you brought him back at that position. Doesn't make any sense. And Dak Prescott is not a marquee quarterback from the standpoint of, boy, we're glad we have him. Not anymore. But you gave him the biggest contract in NFL history. And it goes back to what Dan Orlovsky said on the show last year. It feels like Jerry loves the attention more than anything else. Winning is second to attention. And the more I see this, he loves, if he had the Micah Parsons deal done a while ago, what would people be asking him about? the draft. I mean, he's constantly in the news. His team's constantly in the news. And any morsel of Cowboy information, Fox and ESPN are going to lead their shows with it. Just are. And he loves that. But you also want to build a winner, but he's gone 30 years without having a Super Bowl team, which seemed unheard of. If I said 30 years ago, they won't get to an NFC title game, you'd be like, oh, there's no way that's possible. I mean, the odds were in their favor. And here we are.